Parvulos is directed by Isaac Esban and is currently streaming on Amazon. That's the only place I found it. So, yeah. Anyhow, though, dude, this movie was something else, man. I enjoyed it. I would say it off the bat. Definitely worth watching, but let's get into it. So, now, the setting is in an apocalyptic world where a virus turned most of the world into zombie-like creatures, and it focuses on three brothers. The oldest one, I'd say, is, like mid-teenage years, maybe like 14, 15 years old. The other two look about like 12 and 10 years old, right? Anyhow, though, they are all bunked up in this abandoned home where they seem to have lived there for a while. Since food is scarce, they take turns going out and getting all sorts of exotic stuff, all stuff to eat. From frogs to grinding up earthworms, even killing man's best friend, dogs. Yeah, that's just how bad it's been, dude. If you gotta kill a dog, it's bad, right? But yeah, it's survival though, man. It is what it is. And here's where the horror part comes in, because they have their parents locked up down in the basement because they both have turned into zombies. I'm talking about zombies. I mean, trying to bite your ass zombies though. I mean, they got them locked up in a cage and everything, dude. Feed them every once in a while when they can, and yeah, it's something else though. But yeah, thing is though, yeah, they don't want to kill them, like I said, because they're their parents. They love them to death, and supposedly there's a legit vaccine that may reverse the process. Like I said, it's mom and dad, dude. They just, it's too much history, man. Come on. Anyways, though, but it leads to some very interesting scenes, though. I'll tell you that for sure. Though. I mean, I'll say this, though. I commend these young dudes, though, for finding a way to survive and making life work, dude. I mean, and the one thing I like about this movie, there's like a bit of humanity to it. Humanity to it. Though, because they're in a stressful situation, obviously. And I mean, shit's pretty fucked up, though. But the thing is, I like about they find time to be kids, though. I mean, play games and have fun. In ways, this almost feels like I guess you kind of say it's almost like a realistic version of what an apocalyptic pandemic would probably play out like, or at least close to it. And yeah, there's some very nasty, detailed, bloody ass sequences, dude. They're just foul, dude. I mean, foul. Oh my god. I'll tell you right now, they just go for it, dude. And this one, I mean, they don't hold back. When it comes to goriness, dude, damn, dude. Oh, shit's, nasty. Nastiness, dude, for sure. The only thing, I'll say this, though. This movie's more story-driven than anything else, so, I mean, well-placed, though, well-placed, but, the thing is, the bloody nastiness, though, doesn't come until, I'd say, midway through the second act of the movie, though. But what I do enjoy, about the first death, at least, is it's kind of a bit of a surprise factor because it sort of comes out of nowhere, or at least kind of felt like things weren't going to play out the way it did, and it was sad but good at the same time, if that makes any sense, but whew, man, that was a hell of a scene, dude. What I really enjoy about this, about foreign films, because this is a foreign film, this is a Spanish movie, when it comes to violence, dude, they do not hold back, especially in horror movies, dude. They don't hold back on the violence as well as the harsh storytelling, dude. They ain't trying to do, they rarely spruce up, like shit like, what we do in the States, trying to do the whole Hollywood thing, One thing I like about, foreign films, though, artistic freedom is at its best, dude. For real, though. I mean, and this one, has a pretty bittersweet ending. In hindsight, I actually appreciate it, because at first I was a little mad, but I was like, what am I upset about, dude? I mean, just because it didn't have that Hollywood, thing, dude, they didn't go the Hollywood route, dude, ending with like a happy-ass note and shit. No, they wanted to give you the feels, dude, and a bit of a more realistic, in-your-face type of ending, dude, and it definitely worked, though. I mean, it'll definitely get you in the feels, dude, for sure. That's all I gotta say, man. I mean, and another thing I'll say about this, this was actually shot, or at least recorded, mostly in black and white, but like color, but colored certain scenes or certain parts, kind of like what they did. I thought what's that movie? Wizard of Oz and like Schindler's List, kind of like that. Where you see like the reds, or you see like a jacket. They'll put like an emphasis on stuff. Something like that. So when there's like bloody scenes, dude, the shit gets really effective because of that. But yeah, I'd say definitely check it out. It's good. The kids had excellent performances, dude. They carried this movie, dude, all the way to the end. I mean, what was cool about them, too, they felt like real kids, though. But these kids can act their ass off, dude. I'm telling you right now. I hope all three of them get roles, dude, in the other movies, though, because they were great, man. Fantastic, dude. Mwah. Chef's kiss, dude, for real, man. They were awesome. And now staying with the whole sibling horror vibe, I'll recommend a movie called Ginger Snaps. It's about two death-obsessed sisters, outcasts in their suburban neighborhood. they must deal with the tragic consequences when one of them is bitten by a deadly werewolf. Dude, this came out, I believe, in 2000 or early 2000 for sure. And it was one of those like underground hits, you know, where people were talking about it because of his creative take on the werewolf subgenre. Personally, dude, I felt this was definitely great, dude. This was awesome, but the other two they could have actually done without, man, honestly, because it just felt like they didn't work. But this was really fun for sure, dude. It's definitely worth a watch. And it's available on YouTube, so you ain't got to go that far. Shay Nasty, right? But anyhow, though, that's all for today. Stay nasty, my friends, and I will see you at the next one. Shay Nasty out.
I'll see you soon.
Like and subscribe.